Hello students, I am Nakul Sheth. Welcome to Java Programming Tutorials. In previous video, we have discussed how to achieve abstraction in Java through abstract class and abstract method. So let us revise that concept first. So we can achieve abstraction using two different methods. First is abstract class and second is by using interface. In previous video we have seen abstract class in details, and in abstract class we have also discussed what is abstract method as well. So for today's video we are going to discuss another most important concept of Java programming, that is interface. So let us discuss today's agenda, that is what is interface and how to achieve abstraction through interface. So let us start with its definition. So first of all, what are the interfaces? Interfaces are similar to abstract class but having all methods of abstract type only. Now in previous video I have explained abstract class and abstract method. And in abstract class, what we have seen? For an example, I am going to create an abstract class here, that is abstract class test. And in abstract class, we have abstract methods, that is abstract void show. And in abstract class, we can declare concrete methods as well. For an example, I have created a simple method such as void display. So here you can see an abstract class, we can create an abstract method and also create a simple method as well. But in interface, we have to declare every method as abstract method. We can't create concrete method in interface. So an interface is a blueprint of class which specify what a class needs to do. Now the question is, why we need interface? First, by using interface, we can achieve 100% abstraction in Java. And second is, by using interface, we can support multiple inheritance in Java. We cannot support multiple inheritance in Java directly, but by using interface, we can achieve multiple inheritance. Now, I am going to show you the syntax of interface here. So, to create an interface, we need to use a keyword, that is interface keyword. And then we have interface name. Then in this interface, we can declare different methods and field, but all of these must be abstract methods. We can't declare normal methods here. Now, the most important point to be remembered for interface is all methods which are available in interface are always public methods. For an example, I am going to create an interface here and named as I1, and in that interface I am going to create a method that is void show. So this method will be considered as public abstract method by using your Java compiler. So if you doesn't write this public and abstract method before method signature, then your compiler will consider this method as public abstract method automatically. So remember, all methods are in interface will be public abstract method. So this is all about methods in interface. Now we are talking about its field. When you are going to create a field in interface, then all of those fields will become public, static, final. For an example, if I will create an variable that is integer a equals to 10. So in this example, your compiler will automatically consider that variable as public, static, final. So students, this is how we can create an interface in Java. Now I am going to show you how to use this interface through programmatically. So let us move to the notepad. So students, we have notepad++ here. Then I have created an interface using keyword interface. So interface I1, and
In this interface, I am going to create an abstract method, that is void show and semicolon. Okay. Now let us check whether this program gets compiled or not. So let me save this file as main.java. Then we have command prompt here. Now let us move to the specific folder which I have saved my file. Then cd desktop, then cd java and javac main.java. And see this, our program gets successfully compiled. Now, if I am going to make this show method as abstract method, so I am going to write abstract keyword before method. Now let us check again. So we have command prompt here and javac main.java. Again, our program gets successfully compiled. Okay. Now, if I am going to make this method as public method. Okay. Now, let us check again in command prompt. So open command prompt, then javac main.java. Again, our program gets successfully compiled. But if I am going to make this method as protected, now check whether our program gets successfully compiled or not. So save this file and open command prompt again, then javac main.java and see this. Our compiler generated an error, that is modifier protected is not allowed here. Same as if I am going to write default here and check, is our program get successfully compiled again. So save this file and open command prompt again, then javac main.java and see this. Your compiler generated error again, that is illegal combination of modifiers abstract and default. So we cannot use default here as well. Okay. Now I am just removing this default abstract and creating just a simple method. So your compiler considering this method as public abstract method. Now I am trying to create a concrete method here, that is void display, and check again, will our program get successfully compiled. So save this file and open command prompt, then javac main.java and see this. Interface abstract method cannot have body. That means we cannot create body over here. Okay. Now I am going to make this method as default method. So write default keyword before this void display and check again. Save this file and we have command prompt, then javac main.java and see this. Program gets successfully compiled. So we can create default concrete method in interface. Then I can use another keyword here, that is static keyword. So I will create this method as static method by write static before void display. Now let us check again, will our program get successfully compiled? So save this file and open command prompt and then javac main.java and see this. Program gets successfully compiled again. So we can create default static concrete method into our interface. Otherwise, we cannot create a concrete method here. Okay. So right now I am going to remove this concrete method and then I am going to create a simple variable, that is integer a equals to 10 and check again. So save this file and we have command prompt here. Then javac main.java and see this, your program gets successfully compiled. So our compiler by default initialize this simple variable as public static final. Now remember one thing, in interface all variables are always in form of public, static and final. Now I'm going to remove this variable from here and then I'm going to create main class. And now I'm going to use this interface into our class. So to use this interface into our class, we need to use a keyword that is implements keyword. So by using this implements keyword, we can implement our interface into our simple class. Okay. So I will write implements and then I1. So this is our I1 interface that I am going to implement in our simple class, that is main class. Now I am going to provide the body of this abstract method into our class. So void show, and in this method we have system dot out dot println and then in bracket show method and check again. Will our program get successfully compiled or not? So save this file and we have command prompt here. So java c main.java and see this. Your compiler immediately throws an error that is attempting to assign weaker access privilege was public. So we have to make this method as public method. So I am using public access specifier before our show method. Now our program gets successfully compiled. Let us check again, save this file and then command prompt here. So java c main.java and see this, our program get successfully compiled. Now I am going to create main method here, that is public static void main and in bracket string args, and in this method I am going to create object of this main class. So main m equals to new main bracket open and close. Now let us check whether our program accept object of an interface. So I am going to create an object of interface here, that is I1 space small I equals to new I1 and then bracket open and close. Now check again, save this file and command prompt here, then java c main.java and see this. I1 is abstract, cannot be instantiated. That means we cannot create an object of an interface. So I am putting this line into comment section and then we have object of main class. So using this object I am going to call this show method by m.show. So save this file and open command prompt, then java c main.java, and now I am going to run this code by java main, and as an output we got show method. So this is the simple program of interface. Okay. Now I am going to show you how to achieve multiple inheritance using interface in Java. So to achieve multiple inheritance, I am going to declare another interface here, that is interface I2. And in this interface, I am going to create an abstract method, that is void display. I am going to implement this interface into our main class. So I already implemented one interface over here and I want to implement another interface here. So if we want to implement more than one interfaces into our single class, then we can implement those interfaces by comma separated. Okay, so I will write I1 comma I2. So we have one child that is main and it inherits the properties of two parent classes in form of interface, that is I1 and I2. So this is how we can achieve multiple inheritance using interfaces. So I have to override this display method into our main class. So if I will not override this display method, then you got compile time error. So I am going to override this display method by void display, and in this method I will write system dot out dot println and display method. Then I will call this display method with the object of main class. So m dot display. Again trying to run this code. So save this file and we have command prompt here. Then java c main dot java, it compiles successfully. And then java main to run this code, and we got the output here, that is show method and then display method. So this is the way you can achieve multiple inheritance in Java using interface. Okay.
So I hope you understand what is interface and how to use interface in Java. And we have also seen how to achieve multiple inheritance using interface. Now let us discuss some important questions regarding this tutorial. First is, what is an interface? Second question, which keyword is used to implement interface into a normal class? Third question, how to achieve multiple inheritance using an interface? Fourth question, which keyword is used to declare an interface in Java? Properties of one interface to another interface. So students, this is it for today's video. Thank you for watching this video. Keep learning, stay happy, bye.